This TCG has mechanics I genuinely haven't seen anywhere else. This is Elowyn, Quest of Time, a free-to-play strategy card game where every match is basically a battle over the future of history. But here's the interesting part. There are two different ways to win. One of them doesn't require destroying your opponent at all. It's actually designed as a win-win condition, and in this video I'm going to explain exactly how it works. In most TCGs, the goal is pretty straightforward. Attack your opponent until their HP reaches 0. But in Elowyn, there's another way. You can manipulate time. But what does that mean? Every match starts at 6 o'clock. If you're playing as a guardian, you want to move the clock backwards until it reaches 0 o'clock. If you're playing as a shadow arc, you want to move the clock forward until it reaches 12 o'clock. If either side reaches their target through time mechanics, the match ends in what Elowyn calls a win-win victory. Instead of defeating the other player by destroying their hero, you win through time. But there's also a lose-lose condition. If Elo, the Elowyn Tree, reaches 0 HP, both players lose. Whenever a hero takes damage, Elo takes damage too. Luckily, the tree can also be healed by certain cards and also by hero abilities. So throughout the match, you're not only thinking about your opponent, you're also deciding how far you're willing to push Elo while trying to manipulate the time in your favor. And can you please stop explaining and just show me how to play? Fine. Let me take you through the first 4 tutorials where we play as a guardian. Basics. At the beginning, we start playing with some of our cheaper cards. And as you can see, this guy just attacked my hero, which means Elo lost HP too. That was no very EARTHwise of you, my friend. But now we start seeing the time mechanic in action. When this card destroys something, time moves in my favor. But it works both ways. When my opponent attacks me with that card, they move the clock toward their own objective. This spell deals 4 damage and move time in my direction. And this card does the same whenever it destroys a unit. So, as you can see, some cards affect the clock. Now, let's talk about mana. You gain 1 additional mana each turn. Like most card games, every card has a mana cost. There are also cards that can generate additional mana or reduce the mana cost of other cards. You've got different cards with different effects, but the loop is pretty simple. Spend your mana, play your cards, build your strategy, and try to stop whatever your opponent is cooking. For example, while this card is on the board, every card with the code tag in it moves time in my favor. So, naturally, I'm going to start looking for every code card I can find. Eventually, the clock reaches 0 o'clock, which means we won and Elo is still alive. Next tutorial, card types. Here, we're introduced to 2 main types of cards, minions and spells. Minions normally have to wait 1 turn before they attack. Until then, they are sleeping. Once they wake up, minions can attack either enemy minions or the enemy hero. But remember, attacking a hero also damages Elo. And what happens when Elo reaches 0? Everyone loses. So maybe don't go completely feral. When one minion attacks another minion, both of them deal damage to each other. Spells work differently. Their effects happen immediately when you play them. Minions can also have intro and outro effects. An intro effect affects immediately when the card enters the board. An outro effect activates when the minion dies. For example, I play a rogue, and her intro effect lets me draw another card. Thanks to that, I can now play Magic Dolphin. This card made us hit 0 on the clock, which means, obviously, we never underestimate the Dolphin, the Elowyn Tree. The 4th tutorial focuses much more on keeping Elo alive. My hero has special abilities. Whenever she heals a minion, she also heals the Elowyn Tree. He also has a unique card called Phoenix. Whenever an enemy minion is destroyed, Phoenix heals both Elo and all friendly minions. So my strategy in this tutorial becomes pretty obvious. Heal Elo whenever I can. Eventually, Elo reaches 60 HP, which means we've officially completed the 4th final tutorial I'm covering today. But why is Elowyn different? Well, but the unusual gameplay mechanics aren't the only thing that made me curious about Elowyn. The studio behind the game, EARTHwise, also has a bigger mission behind what they are building. One of their initiatives is called Play for Good. The idea is that playing Elowyn can help support planetary regeneration initiatives. including things like rainforest restoration and the protection of endangered species. And then there's AI for good, which is probably the part I found the most unexpected. Elowyn is being designed so advanced AI agents can play the same game that humans do. So apparently I started learning TCG and somehow I ended up helping the planet and training AI to be nicer. Pretty normal card game experience. And we're still only scratching the surface. You can also upgrade and mint your cards, build your collection, and acquire new cards through card packs. Elowyn is currently live on Immutable Play, where you can complete weekly quests and earn IMX rewards. And in the next video, I'm going to cover the other mechanic that makes this game so unusual: deception, because apparently manipulating the time wasn't enough. See you in the next one!